Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the general collective full moon reading. This is for the full moon in Pisces. It has already taken place as I'm recording this. I believe it peaked around between 6 and 7 a.m. on September 10th. So, we're going to jump right in and, see what message needs to come to in regards to this full moon. You guys know the spiel. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time as well as the energy is fluid. And that the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. So, I'm going to be using the Moonology deck. For some reason, I was guided to the Halloween deck. I know, it doesn't have to be Halloween for me to use it, but I was drawn to this deck for this reading. And then I also have out the Kipper deck that I'm going to use for clarification. So with that being said, let's jump right in. I'm already, I don't know if some of you may be feeling this energy, but I just feel happy. Almost elated. That's what I'm feeling like. Oh, look. Y'all know this is a water moon. It's in Pisces. And it's this, it just makes me want to say it feels so good. Because then up under that, we have we have Believing the Impossible, the blue moon, and then we have Conclusions Are Within Reach, which is the full moon eclipse. Eclipse season is coming. It's approaching. But what this makes me feel like is some of you are about to get it almost feels like get answers in regards to something that was hidden. But with this full moon, it may be becoming, it may be shown to you or illuminated. Both of these cards have, the full moons in them. Because then I didn't even look at this. I didn't even see this. It says the answers you need are coming. Like I said, I feel like you're going to get some answers. That's the full moon in Gemini energy. And some of you are going to be with the new moon in Pisces energy. It's almost like it's going to cause you to almost like it says meditate and contemplate. Think about your next steps. What it makes me feel like saying, what am I going to do next? What's next? I don't know. I feel like a lot of Scorpio energy, even though I understand this is the Pisces, but it's a lot of Scorpio energy coming through. And right now, the only Scorpio energy we have is the South Node. So let's see. What messages do we need as it pertains to the full moon? What's the overall energy? Ooh, it would fall on the floor, right? Give me 1 second. Okay. What's the overall energy? Look, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Can I get one more? What's the overall energy? Yeah, with this full moon, it makes me feel like I always say to you guys how the full moon is for releasing. And with this energy, after the full moon in Pisces, the moon will be in Aries. It won't be a new moon, but it'll be in the Aries energy. And Pisces comes before Aries, so it makes me feel like, naturally Pisces is 12th house energy. It's the last house. Aries is the first house. So it makes me feel like with this moon cycle, there's something that you're surrendering or releasing or letting go. Some of you could have done this already. It may take place this weekend, or, according to your own timeline, according to your timing. But it makes me feel like during this full moons and almost between, I wouldn't say like the next new moon in Aries isn't until Aries season. It doesn't even feel like it'll be that much time. But it almost makes me want to say like either the next cardinal moon or the next new moon, which the next new moon will be opposite Aries and Libra. But it feels like, someone is leaving something and headed towards something else. Can I get one more? What's the overall energy as it pertains to this full moon in Pisces for the collective? It's too many. Look. The full moon, the full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. It makes me feel like this full moon is also going to be highlighting that Mars and Gemini transit. And then bottom of the deck we have surrender to the divine, the full moon card. I picked this up last night in the live that I did on Twitch where someone, wanted the lesson before the test. But, normally I've talked about this on my podcast too. Like normally we get the lesson, the way school taught us was to get the lesson first and then we take the test, get all of the information. But the way life is actually set up is you're tested first and then you get the lesson. And that's what it's like. It's like someone wants to take action, but they want the answers. And some of you are just needing to surrender that needing to know. Because by the full moon in Aries, which will be in Libra season coming up, you're gonna see why you couldn't have it. And almost makes you want to feel, like how they say Burger King, have it your way. But life is one of those things that we don't get to have our way. Not in the sense, we do, but I don't know. Personally, for me, I believe like free will is an illusion. But, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But let's see what's going on. Ooh, bottom of the deck, we have Temperance, which is an energy of acceptance. It's an energy of balance, spiritual balance. Then we have the Four of Cups and the Hierophant. So here we have Temperance, the Four of Ghosts, but this is the Four of Cups and then the Hierophant. And what this makes me feel like, I'm hearing complacency, and it's here in this Four of Cups. Because, I don't even know how to explain this. Because it makes me feel like, especially with the Four of Cups, there's a situation or circumstance that currently for me, I feel like you're not interested in it. I feel like you're kind of removed or detached, but I also feel like there's some type of distractions around you as well. But again, here's the moon again in the Four of Cups, where it's almost like someone is evaluating something to try to create this energy of temperance. And with the Hierophant here, it's almost like, I almost feel like, the Hierophant can represent, your values, traditions, moral, your spiritual system. It almost feels like someone is like scrapping like an old value system. It feels like it's being like torn away, or they're moving away from it with the Knight of Wands at the bottom. But it's almost like some of you are also seeing that, yeah, it's like basically you're just like no longer interested in holding on to certain, I just heard principles, a certain value system, whether it's familial, societal. Let's see what's going on. Wow. What other messages do we need as it pertains to this full moon? Ooh. Can I get less cards? Seven of Swords. Eight of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Wands. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Empress, and the Lovers. And then we have the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Like I'm getting, because the Seven of Cups, like I'm being drawn all over the place. I feel like someone's like attention is being pulled. Like I felt that distraction energy, like someone is being pulled in many different directions. But the Seven of Cups, it is, that Pisces, that dreamy, illusory energy. And there's someone who's, it almost feels like, it's almost like there's either, I feel like someone wants to escape or leave something, especially with the Seven of Swords. But it's like escape and leave and do what with the Seven of Cups? Because then with the Empress and the Eight of Ghosts, it is, for some of you, I don't know the ages or, who watches these videos, but for some of you, it's something as simple as, some of you may be, like walking away from an Empress energy with the Eight of Cups. Or there could be an Empress energy that walked away from you. And it's almost like for some of you, you're seeking the answers, because here's the Knight of Swords. Here's the answers coming in. And for some of you, With the Lovers here, it you know, it could be a decision regarding love. It could be some of you, like, it's almost feels like with the Lovers, there's some options that you have, but it's almost like you need to put yourself out there first. Because with the Seven of Wands, there's some resistance energy. I also feel like with this Lovers energy, and especially with the full moon, like if this is a dynamic or connection that you're in, there's almost like it almost feels like someone is getting caught or called out in this energy with this Lovers card. Well, let's clarify some of this. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck we have a message. Tell me about this Seven of Cups. Because I'm also getting, like, for some of you, you're going to be headed towards, like, an Empress energy. But it's like with this Knight of Bats, like some type of communication is going to be initiating this. Right, we have community with the false person at the bottom. Yeah, like I said, for some of you, there's a masculine. Either they're, you know, going over their options. It could be the community card. Could be, you know, this could be people. This could be how someone is looking at the people around them. It's almost like I don't know. I feel like there's some type of exposure with the false person at the bottom. Can I get? Give me one for this Seven of Swords. Yeah, then we had the imprisonment with the family room. For some of you, this is, like I said, in regards to like a dynamic where it could be family, it could be social, but it's almost like I said, someone is seeing like the people, places, and things around them like for what they are, and it's like they're wanting to. For some of them, like I said, I feel that energy of escapism, because I don't feel like there's any manipulation behind this Seven of Swords, but someone feels like they're stuck in a situation that they can't escape. They want to, but they, like, it's almost like every time they try, they pull back in. Yeah. For some of them, it's a relationship that we got the courtship and then the despair. Someone feels trapped or stuck in some type of contract. The way I'm feeling this imprisonment and courtship is almost giving me like devil-like energy. But tell me about this Empress. got the marriage and the poverty. For some of you, I feel like this Empress is being left. Because we got marriage, poverty, and the family room. What's the 8 of those? Let me see. Yeah, whatever situation this is, it's not healthy. You need to walk away from it if you're still in it. For some of you, it's almost like you realized that it wasn't healthy. And for some of you, yeah. We got pathway, thoughts, and the Lovers. Some of you, yeah, you're about to I don't know, like for some of you, for instance, if say you're in a marriage right now, and it's just honestly, it just feels like to me like it's ran its course. You both feel stuck because we have the marriage card and the 5 of Pentacles. This union or whatever situation it is, it doesn't have to be marriage per se. It could be a commitment, but it's struggling right now. And then with the bad health and the 8 of Cups, it's like it's almost like the stress and worry from this situation. You got to be careful because it can emotionally wear on your health. Some of you it has, but for others of you, in walking away from whatever this situation is, it puts you on a path towards, here we have the Lovers twice, thoughts and the Lovers. It's like you're going towards something new, but it's almost like what I'm feeling is like you had to go through this experience in order to get here. Can I get one more for the 8 of Cups? Too many. The 8 of Cups. Can I get less cards, please? Yeah, some of you it's a toxic. For this, it's a masculine energy. So if you're resonating as a masculine energy, there's like toxic, family or in a toxic environment. Or, this could even be people that you considered family. If that's the situation for you. But with the mature man at the bottom, there's a masculine energy that is just like seeing the true colors of those around them. People, like they kind of feel like they got took in a way. Because for some of you, you held this person, place, or thing. It's almost like you may have put this person on a pedestal. And now you feel robbed with the Thief card. It could be someone you're in a relationship with, someone you work with. They could have just been, taking advantage of you. There's some of you taking your money with the unexpected income and thief. Under the guise like this was the Lovers connection. A Lovers type connection, but the Coffin card says no. This is almost like a false connection because like I said, in this Lovers card, the feminine is getting caught like by a magician. Male or female doesn't matter. But we're about to see what that is. Because we've seen the Lovers twice. What is the Lovers here? What's the Lovers? Somebody may even just be deciding to call somebody out on something. And that's going to set off a whole chain reaction of events. Yeah. Someone may have to move. Because we got the toil and labor and the distant horizons. And then the house. Can I get one more? And then we have the official person, which to me is like, you know, it gives me like hermit vibes. Like spirit and the universe. And what this is making me feel like is spirit is overseeing this. It's almost like someone, like it's giving me the energy of took something for granted. Yeah, that's what it's giving me. Because we got the mature man, the high honor, concern, message of concern, and then we have the privileged lady, which is like the empress here. Yeah, it feels like someone took something for granted. Like, you know, it's almost like, how can I put it? Because, like, the way they're showing it to me is crazy. It's like someone, you know, that it's the energy of, like, putting someone up on a pedestal. And when they let you down, you know, you think so highly of them, like, it's hard to, you know, recover from that in an instance. But it has you, you know, questioning and looking at those that are around you. But there's something that's being illuminated in this full moon where you're gonna see, like, it's almost like you took someone for granted and you misjudged them. Because this privileged lady doesn't feel like this empress here. And it's like, damn, like, ah, man, I misjudged this privileged lady. That could be you, or you could be the privileged lady, or you could be the other entity or party, whatever you want to call it. Because it makes me feel like this energy here with the poverty and the marriage card, like, this empress energy, like, it doesn't feel like it's true empress, because the poverty card, no. It makes me feel like someone is in something for the sake of how it looks, but this poverty card is how it really is. And it could be a feminine energy that a masculine energy is walking away from. Can I get one more? Yeah, see, the concern. And then we have gift. Yeah, it's almost like this feminine energy, if they're attached to this masculine, you know, it's like they're almost worried about them receiving something and them being cut away from it. What's this knight of bats? What's the knight of swords? Yeah, look, I'm telling you. The thief card. Something was stolen. Something was stolen. Someone tried to take something from you. You're getting communication about it. And it said take them. So we have the false person, the coffin, and courtship. Yeah. Whoever you're in some type of dynamic, whether love, family, whatever this courtship is, you're gonna get some news about a person or like multiple people of who they were not who they said they were. And for some of you, you're ending it and you're going to go towards. It's almost like, you know what I'm hearing? Oh my God, this is so funny. And Mercury just retrograde is, they just said, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? That's what I feel like. And now someone is seeing like the real and the fake, the real and the fake, and two different feminine energies. This could be playing out like, you know, you're gonna, it is what it is at this point. But let me grab the guidance or advice, y'all, because I'm not trying to take up too much time on your Saturday. And once this information comes out, then you'll have all of the clarity that you need. Those will be the answers. You're going to get the answers, and that's what's going to prompt you to move forward. You know, that's going to navigate your, you know, dictate your next steps. Because that's what it feels like. It's like someone is coming up with this full moon. They've been, you know, the Pisces energy is that 12th house, subconscious energy. It's dark down there. And it's like someone through this, being that it's a full moon, it's being like almost expanded, so that there's so much clarity that this person is getting. It's almost like they're not going to have a choice but to act. But it's almost like they want to know what's next before it comes out. It's like they're trying to beat the energy. But let the full moon, you know, let the energy do what it does naturally. Alright, so we have the full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Oops. Oh my God, all these cards keep falling on the floor. I'm over it. Can I get one more for the guidance? Advice for the collective. What's the guidance or advice? It's too many. Guidance or advice. Yeah, like let the cards are almost saying like, yeah, let this full moon like work its magic. Let it do what it's here to do. You are good enough. And like I said, I feel like that energy of like someone just feeling, you know, so good and so happy. It's either because, you know, like I said, they received like some clarity. But it's almost like, you know, the cards are just saying, just, you know, surrender to what's being told to you, what's being shown to you. Believe it with the Ace of Swords, because I'm clarifying that you are good enough. Because that's what it is. A realization, clarity. For some of you, you know, someone is going to tell you that. But then with death and the Six of Swords, you're about to, it's this clarity is causing this transformation to put you off onto like the next leg of your journey. Look, and you better shut up. And shout out to Eminem. He came through for a reason, but he's a Libra. Yeah. But this is so for some of you, you could be like, you got to check your houses and see where, you know, this full moon is playing out for you. Check what house your moon is in, or check the house that has Pisces in it for you. Wow, I like this. I like it. Because that justice is coming in. And remember, we started out with temperance at the bottom of the deck, and we're ending with justice. It's almost like that spiritual and emotional balance is now coming into the physical. With the justice card is coming into the, you know, physical realm. Because then we have the Four of Pentacles here. It's like being, it's almost like a new foundation is being laid. That's what I feel like. Possibly with the Queen of Cups. Type of energy. Or you're going to be, you know, taking on this energy. And emotionally getting back to like solid ground. Because for some of you it's weighing on you emotionally with the Seven of Cups here. And, you know, what you're seeing, because these connections are, you know, people that you know, care about. For some of you, it's family and people that you consider family, you know, so it's coming out both ways. But as always, guys, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. Hope everyone is safe during, you know, this weekend and has a great weekend. And I will see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.